my name is Jade and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the military movers because we just moved. We PCS'd across the country. And this was our first time PCSing together. Well, my husband's PCS before. He came from one place in California to another place. This is the first time he's ever used the movers, and this is also the first time he's ever moved with me. So I wanted to talk about our experience and a little bit more about the military movers. So when it comes to the military movers, they will come in and pack your house, take your furniture apart, and then put it on a truck. And then that truck will go wherever you need it to go, like wherever you're moving to. And if you don't have a house or your stuff gets there before you do, they will put it in a warehouse and hold it for you. But the movers don't like it if you pack before. They understand if it happens like my husband and I, we only packed our Christmas things and we took the stuff off the walls and we put them in a box. But they really don't like it if you pack your stuff because they have to pack it. They have to open up the box that you already packed, take it out, put it in their box, and pack it the way that they're supposed to pack it. So they don't love it. They also go room by room by room. So whatever you have in your master room, they write on the box master room, and then they pack it all in there and they write everything that's in that box. And then they'll put a little tab on it, like ours were green. I was gonna show you one of ours, but I can't, I don't see it right now. But they put little tags on it and then those are numbered. So they do that because when they move you to your next house, like when you get to your next house, they look at what it says on the box, and then they will take it to that room. And that way it's easier for you to unpack when you get there. The movers will unpack if you want them to unpack. We didn't want them to unpack. They will also build your furniture because they do take it apart. They take apart all your furniture and they put all of the pieces into a parts box. And they label everything to make sure nothing gets lost. I think it's to do with like insurance or whatever. I'm not sure, but it just makes their life so much more easy because they're gonna go to your next house and they're gonna have to build your furniture. And if your furniture is already disassembled, then they don't know where the parts are. So they like to do it themselves so that they have complete control over everything. That's just how it goes. I don't really know what to say. They don't like it if you pack. They do tell you to take things off the walls. What you have to do is you have to take everything off the walls and unplug everything. I mean, they'll unplug it, but like they prefer if you unplug it. They're just editing Jade, and I just wanted to pop in real quick and also say what they don't pack. Because while I was editing this, I didn't see me talk about that. Say what they don't pack. They do not pack liquids. So if you have any liquid stuff, they're not going to pack it. They don't pack jewelry, or they're not supposed to. Like, we had one mover that would come down and hand on my husband like my jewelry or his jewelry. So they don't pack jewelry, but honestly, like one of our packers did. So I'm not sure. I guess it depends on the packer, but they're not supposed to pack your jewelry. They also will not pack cleaning chemicals. So if they see that you have cleaning chemicals, they're not going to pack it, especially if they're liquid. And they will pack every single thing that you have that you don't want them to pack. Like garbage, they're going to pack it. Like, we had like an empty box or something, like a small empty box that was clearly garbage because it was ripped. They packed it. They put it in paper and put it in a box and packed it away. And I've heard horror stories of people saying that if you have trash in your trash can, they're going to pack that trash and you're going to have that in your next house. Now, luckily, before the movers came, like the night before, my husband and I went around, made sure like everything, like all the trash was thrown away. Oh, I guess we missed a box. But like we went and made sure most of our trash was put away, like things that we really didn't want them to pack, like that. And they do pack some of your food, like stuff that is in your pantry. If it's not like frozen or refrigerated stuff, they'll pack it, but it has to be in unopened containers. So like we had an unopened top ramen container and they packed that, but our open top ramen container, like they didn't pack that. So it had to be in like an unopened box, or just the thing was unopened. So yeah, make sure you check your food. We went through all of our food and all of our spices to make sure nothing was expired before they packed it. So yeah, make sure all of your trash is taken care of before they get there, because they'll pack it, and they're not going to pack your liquids, they won't pack cleaning chemicals, and they don't always pack jewelry. Like, they told us that they weren't supposed to, but like I said, one of our packers did pack a few jewelry things, but like that's okay. So like hair stuff, they didn't pack that, and like shampoo, conditioner, that wasn't packed. So they will like just put it onto the side. Like, you don't have to mess with it, you could just leave it where it is, and they will put it on the side. And ours made a box, they said liquids can't pack, and put all of our liquids in there. And then they had another box that just said stuff we can't pack, and put that in there too. So that was really nice. But yeah, so they can't pack liquids, chemicals, they're not supposed to pack jewelry, and you don't want them to pack your trash. So make sure you go through your trash and your food. Make sure there's nothing going to be expiring while you're moving, and if it doesn't, like, make sure it doesn't expire before you get to your next house. But yeah, that's just a few more tips that I had for you guys. I just have a really specific way they like to do it. It makes it easier on them, and it like saves their butt. Why am I pointing to it? It saves their butt when the move happens. So like when you get to your next house and you're like, oh, well, this is missing. Like, if you packed it yourself, you can blame them, but like they know they didn't do it, you know, if that makes any sense. So that's why they do it like that. But I wanted to talk about our experience. We had a really good experience with our movers that came to our house. I think we had like 3 people at first, 3 movers come into our house. One was in the downstairs kitchen living room area. Then there was one upstairs. Oh, there's 2 downstairs and 1 upstairs. So the person upstairs would go room by room. They also have wardrobe boxes so that like you can hang your clothes up. That's pretty cool. I like those. But yeah, we had 3 movers at first, and then later on that day, because we had them for 2 days. The first day they packed up, and the second day they put on the truck. So for the first day there was 3 of them, and then the truck driver came and with a few, like 2 people I think, and they were in charge of taking apart everything. So we had movers packing, and then the truck drivers taking apart our stuff. And they were really nice. I didn't meet them, but my husband did, and he had a great time. They were really nice people. They got along well, they talked a lot. He told me that one of the people, like one of the movers, was a girl, and she was in the kitchen packing our kitchen, and she was an older one, and she told my husband about this penny, like pennies from heaven, I think. She explained it to him because her husband like got into a really bad car accident, and then like miracle happened and he got better. He wasn't supposed to, so every time she sees a penny she picks it up. She told him about that. That was super sweet. They got, like, everyone just got along with my husband, and my husband said it was a great time. So that was how the move out was. They were really cool, they were really fast, and they were like 10 out of 10. I liked them. But they did put paper around everything, so we have an extreme amount of paper. I understand that they probably do that to try to not break anything, but we do have broken things. Our bedroom TV is broken, and our couch is broken. Like, there's wood and stuff inside that is broken, so when you sit down it's like feels like you're falling onto the floor. That's broken. One of my Nightmare for Christmas collectibles, like a collectible statue, is broken, which is really upsetting because I have no idea where I'm gonna get like a replacement. So that's a little frustrating, but I understand that happens. We haven't unpacked every other box yet, so I'm not sure if anything else is broken. So far nothing's lost. They are like in a bunch of different boxes, so like you think you have all of one box and then like something's missing. You're like, oh my gosh, where is this? And then you just gotta go look at another box because it'll be there. But the movers that put our stuff in our house were super cool too. My husband got along with them really well. It was 3 guys again. They brought everything into the house, and they read like where it was supposed to go, and they put it in that room. So if it was a kitchen box, it went in the kitchen. If it was a living room box, it went into the living room. If it was a laundry room, spare room, and a master bedroom. We did have a garage, and there was a bunch of stuff in the garage too that they packed, and they didn't know where to put the garage stuff, or like we had a shed outside. A shed, it was like just a storage room. There was also stuff in there, so like the garage and shed and storage got put in the living room because we had so much storage in our last house. There was like 3 huge closets, and it was just an amazing amount of storage. We only have 1 storage closet and a linen closet here. Like, of course we've got like closets in our bedrooms, but those are really small, so all of the storage things they just put downstairs. They are originally supposed to put everything together, but because they were running late, they were like an hour late to get to our house. They weren't able to put our furniture together, which is fine. We put it together, and it was a good thing we did because we found broken things. We found our broken couch, you know. But yeah, that's how the military movers work. We had a very good experience. I know a lot of people don't have good experiences. Like, a lot of stuff comes up missing and broken, and we do have a few broken things. We haven't even unpacked everything, so who knows if there's more broken things or more lost things. But for our first experience with the movers, it was really, really nice. Liked that they moved us because it was very helpful. They did tell us that they really don't like it when people pre-pack. So if you're getting military movers, don't pre-pack unless it's like stuff in your closet or like things off the walls, because that's all we did. We just took the stuff off the walls and put it in a box, and then we had Christmas decorations, but we were gonna pack those up and put them in the storage anyways. Like, those always get packed up, so that's what we packed. That's all we packed, was things off our wall and the Christmas decorations that we were already gonna pack. I want to jump in here again and also say, like, because I remember what the movers said to my husband when they saw the boxes that we had, like, pre-packed. I personally wouldn't say that they were pre-packed because they were decorations, and decorations always go in boxes after the holiday, at least for us. I'm not sure if it's like that for everyone. They like came into the house and were like, "Did you pre-pack?" And my husband was like, "No, these were stuff that we pulled out of like our shed to decorate our house with, so we didn't feel like putting them all the way back in the shed, so we just left them in the living room." And they were like, "Okay, I get it." So when they saw the boxes, they weren't like incredibly happy about it, but they weren't mean. They're just like, "Yeah, we prefer if you guys don't do that." So yeah, I just wanted to jump in here and say that like the movers did acknowledge it and be like, "Well, why'd you do this? Was this actually like stuff that was already in boxes before we came, or is this like you trying to pack stuff already?" So I just wanted to jump in here and say that because as I was editing this, I remember them telling that to my husband. But even with those, they unpacked them all and repacked them and like took things out of the boxes that we had. And they said that they don't really like it when people do that. So now we know, like, for sure, like, we won't do that next time. Well, I mean, we're gonna have boxes in our rooms or like in closets and stuff, you know, but that is our experience with the movers. It was a good experience for our first time. The people were really nice, and my husband like got along with all of them because he had to like help them when they got here too, to like put our stuff away. That's our experience with the movers. Now, everyone's experience is a little bit different, but if I could give you any advice, do not pre-pack and take things off your wall. Oh, and if there are things that you really, really, really don't want to get broken or lost, take them with you. Like, just put them in your car or something, because you don't want them to get lost, and that's just the smartest thing to do. But thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope this information helped. I'm not sure if there's any other military spouses out there, but you know, who knows? Maybe there is, and this video can find them when they really need it, because trust me, I was very anxious when it came to military movers. I was YouTubing all of it, like, all the time. So I hope that I can give you a little bit of advice and like reassurance and like explain what it's gonna be like. So thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!